right, guys, joining me this time is a young man who is going to be stepping into a very talented 2021 light heavyweight division for the PFL. Marthin Hamlet, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Very good.
How
Thank you.
how excited are you, man, to fight? I know you took all of 2020 off because of the pandemic. PFL completely shut themselves down. How excited are you to finally be stepping in the cage in 2021?
I'm very excited about it, and I think the whole division is excited about it, and yeah, people are looking forward to compete again, and I think PFL will be very huge this year.
Yes, I agree with you on that. I feel like everywhere, not even just in your light heavyweight division, but I feel like in the lightweights and the heavyweights, even in the women's lightweights, they have really upgraded their rosters completely. You are one of those additions that have made to this new 2021 roster. You look at the names, man. You got former UFC talents all around you: Chris Camuzzi, Cesar Ferreira, Tom Lawler, and then you have the champion, Emmanuel Swarty. Are any of those guys really intriguing matchups that you'd really like to face?
Yeah, I think I will face. I believe I'll be the champ, and I think it's 4 or 5 matches.
Hmm.
So I'll probably meet a lot of them, and I don't think about the next fight or the next
Smart.
from there. But just when I get a name, I just focus on that guy, and from what I have seen, I can beat all these guys. So I'm very very excited to be there.
Yeah, you are a very well-rounded mixed martial artist. You have a very high-level wrestling career, but obviously, if you watch into your fights, you've really brought along your striking very well.
Yeah, I think I showed that in my last fight
Hmm.
against Prince, something from France in Superior Challenge. I showed some good stand-ups, and I've been working a lot of that and taking the good stuff from my wrestling into the MMA. Some stuff I can't use in the MMA, and yeah, so I feel like my whole game is getting better, and I'm looking forward to show that to everyone.
Now let's take us back a little bit to young Martin. What was it for you that really made you want to transition from wrestling, because obviously you have a huge wrestling background, to MMA?
It was like I've always been wrestling.
Hmm.
My family wrestling, and I moved to Sweden when I was 16, wrestling school, stuff like that. And I made to the national team, and then I got a little unmotivated, but I still got yeah, I was like 20 years. I was still number three in the Europe and three
Oh,
in the
wow.
world. But I wanted more excitement. Yeah, it didn't feel like is this what I want? So my goal was to make it to the Olympics in Rio,
Hmm.
and just a couple of months before, 3 months before, I broke my foot, and yeah, and I called it a day, and started to start training MMA.
And it's crazy how you've really brought everything along, and now obviously you're stepping into the PFL. What does it mean to you to finally get recognized by one of these bigger promotions?
I was in contact with PFL in back in 2019 when I
Hmm.
was 5-0. Uh, we we didn't get it done then, but I feel like getting 2019 training and 2020 training and more experience. So I feel now it's the right time to join them.
Yeah, time is definitely on your side. You see a lot of these guys where they took this year off and maybe they're on the end of their career and it really hurts them. Where you were on the beginning of your career, so to say, when it comes to MMA, and you were able just to be able to involve your game more and more. How was it for you to take that year off because of the pandemic and just be able to evolve your game?
To be honest, it feels like a gift.
Yeah,
It
100%.
yeah, it was because I know from every year, every session, I will get better.
Hmm.
I have the age on my side, I have the physical on my side, I have everything on my side, and I felt like, yeah, one year I can train focus. I think many guys was thinking, oh, we have a year, we can relax a little. But what I did, I turned up the pace and got all my trainings done. Been no injuries, so I feel like I needed that year.
Is it safe to say, come, what is it? I think you guys are fighting on the 6th, May 6th. Safe to say
No,
May 6th.
29.
Of the 29th. Is it safe to say on the 29th that you will be the best version of Marthin Hamlet that we've ever seen?
You will see the world champion version of Marthin Hamlet.
That's what I like to hear. Exciting matchups all around. Is there anyone in particular that you for sure want to fight?
No, I'm excited to face everyone there, but like
because some guys if they win but they don't beat Sorty, it's not kind of the same thing to them. You know what I mean? They want to be able to go through the champion to be the champion.
Yeah, for me, it feels like a competition.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to beat everyone there to be in the final and to win the whole thing. So I didn't want to hunt one specific name, but you have experienced fighters there, and it will look good on my record to beat them. But of course, this Sordy guy is the champion.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's a new season.
He's everyone the champion for now.
Scratch, and I don't feel like we can take the 2019 champions and say that it will be like this year.
Oh no! So I definitely think it's safe.
It's competition. Everything can happen. From I have been wrestling. The 1 week you was beating the world champion, the next week you was losing. You know, so it's a whole new year, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you, especially because the growth too that just has been happened, even just in MMA in general since 2019 to now. I feel like it's amazing. For you, where are you training right now?
I'm training in Oslo, Frontline Academy, with some good training partners and good coaches.
Out there.
What?
You got Hermanson out there, correct?
Jack Hermanson is there, yeah.
How is it for you to have somebody that we know, obviously UFC caliber, right there next to you at all times to be able to just, pick his mind if you need to?
Yeah, it feels very good because in 2020 I didn't get the chance to compete. He was the only one in our team that got the chance to compete at a high level, and to see where I'm standing now.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm training. I know I'm training good, eating well, sleeping, all that stuff. But where I am, and then you got to see him beat up guys like beat Gastelum, 5 rounds with Vittori. You see, it's the world-class fighters, and if I can do good with him in trainings, I know I will definitely do good with these guys in 205.
No, 100%, man. And I feel like you're a very big 205er too. Have you always been a natural 205er? What did you wrestle at?
I was wrestling at, will be in kilogram, it's 98 kilo. So it's bigger than 205. But I feel I'm huge to 205. And I think people will see that in
216 pounds.
What?
It's 216 pounds is 98 kilos.
So now I'm dropping a little more.
So you're naturally a really big guy, and I feel like that the size when it comes to your wrestling is going to make a huge difference. You're able to impose your will on them. Obviously, your cardio is great. You've been wrestling since you've been a toddler, correct?
Yeah, since I was 5, been wrestling since I've been 5.
You grew up on that.
I've been working on, you can have a great cardio in wrestling, and when you turn into the MMA, it doesn't work.
Yes.
But for me, in 2021, the cardio will be very good.
Can't wait to see it, man. So you said you started at 5. Tell me some of your wrestling accolades.
I have been wrestling for 20 years, and I am 7-time national champion in Norway,
Hmm.
and I have a third place in the World Championship for juniors to 20 years old, and I have a bronze medal for the high levels for everyone in 2014, and then I think I have like 15 World Cup medals. So yeah, I've been not been number one, but still there in top three, top four, top five. So now I feel I don't want to be like top three, top four, top five. I want to be number one now. So yeah,
So you've been competing at a very high level for the past 10 years.
yeah. Since started competing high level since 2008.
Wow.
So yeah.
So what has it been? What do you do on your downtime? Do you have any breaks? I mean, obviously competing, but what do you do for fun, man? What do you do when you take your hat off and just relax?
Oh, I'm just hanging out with the family, you know.
You have
Uh,
kids?
yeah, 2 kids, and so I don't have much time to, I start my training in the morning.
Hmm.
I eat, I sleep, I train again, and I pick up my kids from kindergarten and go home, making food, stuff like the
Yep.
normal stuff. Get him to the bed, and then I do one more practice, or or I just enjoying watching some TV or relaxing. So it's a basic, boring life right now.
Yes.
But I like to travel though. I like to travel. I travel a lot. So when I think after MMA, I will definitely travel a lot. And yeah.
Are there any specific destinations you would like to see?
I have seen a lot,
Yes, with your
but not. But I'm very excited to
or
be.
maybe a place you would like to return to.
Um, I love Thailand though. Thailand.
Oh, heck yeah. Great food out there too, man.
Yeah, great food, culture, everything.
How do you balance being a world-class fighter and a proud father?
Um, I thinking like this when I'm in the training.
Hmm.
My head is in training, and of course the recoveries thing and all that. I need to be a 100% athlete.
Hmm.
But when I getting home, I pick them up from the kindergarten. I have to be 100% father for them
Yeah.
until they get to bed, and then I have to be 100% husband. And then when the clock hit 9 or 10 p.m., I have to be 100% athlete again and sleep.
Fall asleep,
So
yeah.
it's yeah, I'm having my days like that.
So it's knowing what hat to wear at the right time.
Yeah, I can't just be athlete for 24
That
hours.
makes
I think I
sense.
will
You can burn
be
yourself out too.
I will be alone then.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Are your kids and wife coming with you to Vegas?
No,
No,
I will go by
business trip.
myself, and I will have one guy, Kenneth Berg, and Jack Hermanson with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they will be there, and we have to stay there around 3 weeks before the fight, and do the training and everything there. So yeah, I will just go down, compete, go home again, take my quarantine time here, and go down again. So yeah, it will be a hectic a year.
Definitely hectic, but well worth it at the end because you might be that $1 million winner, man.
Yeah, a lot of people is I know media and everyone talks about the $1 million prize.
Hmm.
But for me, like being number four, number three, number two, I need that belt. I
You just
need
want to
that
be the
world
champion.
championship. Yeah, I need that championship to
The money
sleep
will
well,
always
to
come.
be a happy man.
Yeah.
You can earn money on a lot of stuff. But of course, with that $1 million prize, I can provide a family and buy a house at the end of the year.
Well, yeah, you see a lot of guys have made a ton of money in MMA, but some of them have never been champion. I'm sure a
No,
lot of them would give up that money for that title.
yeah, I think like 10 years from now, 15 years from now, what you will remember is that world title, you know.
Exactly, your legacy.
So, but the guys that have been competing on the high level, they will know what I'm meaning when I'm saying this.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, money isn't everything. It's a lot, but it's not everything.
It helps, but definitely doesn't make everything better.
It helps.
Do you guys have spots picked out already that you're going to come train at in Vegas?
What?
Do you guys have any gyms in mind that you're going to hit when you're in Vegas?
No, I'm waiting for the information from PFL. I think it will be a bubble we
Okay.
stay in, and we have to train there. And yeah, so we'll be. It's just 7 days before the fight, so it will not happen some fancy training. It will just be short trainings and get the power.
It's going to be an interesting season. I am not looking forward to getting the COVID test up my nose every fight card, but I'll do what I got to do.
Yeah.
I don't think they're letting any fans in, so at least a little bit of media that's going to be able to be there will be able to enjoy it. I'm excited for this year, man. Like I said, tons of talent all around. You are also a huge addition and a very big wild card in this light heavyweight division.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you feel like any of these guys are overlooking you because you maybe not be the big name, or you maybe don't have the experience like some of these other guys have?
Yeah, I feel like I'm the dark horse of the 205 division.
I went into the dark horse. I feel like you're the wild card.
Yeah.
Because really, you could win the whole thing.
You know, I feel like, okay, I'm 6'1". These other guys are more experienced, but trust me when I'm saying this, they will get shocked when they see me compete. And it's not that something I say. They will really think, oh, who the fuck is that guy from Norway, you know? And my coaches know it. My training partner knows it. And it's now just my task to show everyone, and especially Ray Sefo there. And yeah, it will be very exciting.
I'm super excited for this season, man. Is there anything in particular that you're looking to come out of this season? Obviously, you want to win the title, you want to get that $1 million, but is there anything else that you want to come out of it?
Yeah, I want of course, I want to win the title, and I want a second season in PFL.
Okay, you want to defend that title.
Yeah, I want. I don't feel like it's like PFL defending the title, because for me it's a competition.
You start from whole new bracket.
Yeah, a whole new bracket, whole new guys. So, but I really like the system. It's like,
yeah, they have a really good format.
You don't need to talk to get to any fights. You just need to show who you are and how good you are. Okay, you lose, you're out. You win, you're into the next round. I love that.
Yeah, there's no guessing game in it. It's very upfront. You know what it is. As long as you win, you're in. And as long as you get through the playoffs, you get that $1 million, man.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, man, I want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to your sponsors, teammates, loved ones, anyone that's really helped you along your MMA journey.
Yeah, it feels, I'm very proud of my sponsors, because without them, I won't be able to train 100%. I have to have a work. So now I'm able to train. It's because I have a sponsor called Jobson, Fotballfesten, and some companies that give me food. And I'm very excited about to have them on my team. And I have some long sponsors back, and of course my training partners and the coaches and my family.
All right, brother. Now, I cannot wait to see you this week. Sorry, it's going to be a couple weeks now. What is it? The 29th. So what are we about? 10 weeks out? 9 weeks?
9 weeks out.
9 weeks out, man. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait to meet you in person. We'll do this interview again, maybe right before the fight or maybe even after it. But I'm excited for this season, and I can't wait to see you in person.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to meet you too.
All right, man. I'm going to let you go, but definitely we're going to get this in again, and we'll do it some more. I can't wait to continue watching your journey throughout the PFL.
Perfect. Okay. Have a nice day.
You too, man.
Thank you. Bye.